putting controls on AI adoption to say only these models and only these systems and only these countries and so on, it's digital finally, right? So the idea of a country itself becomes a little hazy, right?
Yeah.
Right. What do you call data going to China, right? Maybe the server is hosted somewhere else. Maybe the US company's server is hosted in Hong Kong, for example, right? And so on. So doing all of this is just too messy in my opinion.
Okay.
Right? But if you just go back and do a little back in time, and I'm older than I look, by the way, but the challenge is that if you see there was the same conflict in many other technology adoptions in the early cycle, right? So when personal devices came into work, right? I want to bring in my phone, I want to bring in my iPad into work, right? And so on.
Right.
The security team was saying, no, let me give you the device and so on, and you'd work with this. The enterprise adoption of cloud, right? Initial responses were, no. We'll host the CRM system, we'll host the ERP system, right? We'll do everything, right? And then the productivity gains of cloud adoption just won. Right? And then the security team had to adapt itself to saying, okay, now we are going to also protect cloud applications or personal devices or public networks and right and so on. So there is a pattern over there that finally productivity goals will win. It just takes time for security and compliance to catch up, right, to that stage, right? So peaking forward, maybe even 2 years, right? Normally I would have said 5 years, but 5 years like next generation, right?
At the rate we're going,
Yeah, exactly, right? So if you peak in even 2 years forward, chances are that every enterprise would have deployed AI in a very, very meaningful way. And the security and the compliance team will just have to
suck it up,
figure it out, right? And we have a view at Seclore, we have a view of what that world looks like, right? But the reality is there is no way you can compromise on security. There is no way you can compromise on productivity and revenue goals.
Agreed.
In the name of security.
I agree 100%. The business will always win.